The bathroom was dim, lit only by the moon outside. Claire, wrapped in her dressing gown, stood before the large mirror. It was an old, ornate thing, a relic from her grandmother. She ran a hand through her hair, exhausted. Another late night of work, another night plagued by anxieties. She splashed water on her face, trying to wash away the day's worries. As she looked up, she caught her reflection. For a moment, everything seemed normal. Then she blinked. Something wasn't right. The reflection hadn't mimicked her movements. It remained still, an eerie statue of herself. Claire froze, heart pounding against her ribs. A chill, sharper than the cold air, shot down her spine. She told herself it was just her tired mind playing tricks. Slowly, hesitantly, she lifted her hand again, expecting her reflection to follow suit. It didn't. Instead, the reflection in the mirror tilted its head, a slow, deliberate motion that sent shivers crawling across her skin. Her breath hitched in her throat, and then it smiled. It wasn't a friendly smile. It was a grotesque, unnatural stretching of lips, revealing teeth just a little too long, a little too sharp. Terror, cold and suffocating, seized Claire. She stumbled back, knocking into the sink. Her reflection continued to grin, its eyes, two black pits boring into her soul. She wanted to scream, to rip her gaze away, but she couldn't. She was rooted to the spot, trapped by the monstrosity in the mirror. The reflection moved then, its grin widening, becoming a silent snarl. It raised a hand, the movement jerky and unnatural, and pointed a single long-fingered hand towards her. Claire's breath caught in her throat, her scream stuck behind a wall of pure, primal fear. The reflection's other hand rose, its finger pressing against its grinning lips. A single word, raspy and chilling, escaped the reflection's twisted mouth. Shh! Claire's eyes widened, her blood turning to ice. Her reflection could talk. How was this even possible? She tried to speak, to demand what was happening, but no sound came out. Her voice was gone, stolen by the terrifying creature in the reflection. She watched, horrified, as the reflection's face twisted further, morphing into something truly grotesque, something inhuman. Suddenly, Claire felt a cold breath on the back of her neck, a voice, a terrifying mimicry of her own, whispering in her ear. "We don't need to scream, do we?" it hissed. Trembling, Claire slowly turned around. Standing in the doorway, bathed in the pale moonlight, was her reflection, grinning.